Hi. In this video I will just be standing and talking. I won't be showing anything about fixing bicycles or anything else. I think it's important to make this video because things are starting to heat up a bit. What it is about, I'm getting some offers from companies, more serious offers from more serious companies about some sort of collaboration. Basically, people want me to do some sort of advertising or promoting their products. Sorry about my English. Or demonstrating how they are used and so on. And my basic conditions when I'm making such arrangements or negotiating cooperation are the two things. First one is that I want to say only what I think. I don't want to say anything that I don't really think or believe. And the second one is if there are any flaws with a product or a service, I insist on noting those and explaining those as well. Those two things are important for me because I want all my articles on website and all my videos to be informative, so that I know when I sit 5 years from now and I want to say, oh, what was that tool like, or that bicycle, is it good, is it not? I want my information to be reliable for me, to be useful for me primarily, and if anyone else finds use for it, that's great. The only exception that I am willing to make is what I do anyway, and that is that I disregard things that are not worth talking about, things that are of very poor quality or bad in any other way, a lot more than they are good. There are millions of products like those, and I most often don't waste any time on talking about those products or writing about them. I just ignore them because I'm looking for what's good, and I don't have the time to spend on nonsense. So that is the only exception that I can make if someone is willing to provide me or to pay me to make an article or a video. If I see that their product or a bicycle is not good at all, I am willing to say this will not be very flattering for your product. I cannot publish it. That's the most I can do. I will not change what I say or what I write to make something that is bad look good, but I can not publish it. Like I don't publish about millions of bad bicycles or really bad tools that I've come across over the years. So that's acceptable for me. I think that's fair, that's honest, and that's the way I'm happy to work. And there are now on this English channel about 500 subscribers. Many of those are probably from my channel in my native Serbo-Croatian. Ciao, ciao ljudi. And the number of people who are watching these videos is growing, and my website has also thousands of people every day visiting it. And to say a bit about myself for those who are new, who haven't followed me for years, my name is Relja Novović. I am from Novi Sad, Serbia, former Yugoslavia. Changed 4 countries without changing my home city over the years. That's the Balkans politics. And I fix everything, not just bicycles, for a hobby. And I live from working with computers, IT-related job. That's my education. That's what I do for a living. Everything else is a hobby. And I'm also a passionate, avid cyclist. And about my websites and YouTube channel, a few things for those interested. My website started in 2015 when a very wise friend of mine advised me and suggested that I take all my notes and Word and Excel tables and spreadsheets and publish them online so that I can use them wherever I go, and maybe someone else will find use for those too. And I thought that was a good idea. And how do we start? Well, he had some hosting web hosting that he was already using and paying for, and had several different projects, and he let me use his hosting, created me a small account so I can start. I chose WordPress, and I still haven't regretted that. And I chose domain name BIKE GREMLIN because I like bicycles and motorcycles, and bike was like unique, and Gremlin, well, that is explained on my website. I will post a link to the article that explains why it's Gremlin and why it's mostly harmless, the tagline. And about website and YouTube, my idea was to write about everything that I do, to have a reliable reminder for myself, not just about bicycles. I have several websites about computers and other stuff I do. And YouTube channel, because it's complicated to maintain more than 2 YouTube channels. I have one in my native and one in English, and that's as much as I can do. So don't be surprised if you see any videos about something computer related or web hosting related or fixing a washing machine or something else, because that is the platform that allows me to post videos for free relatively easily about whatever it is that I'm interested in and that I want to be able to look in a few years' time to remind myself or to share, to answer the frequently asked questions, so I don't have to spend the time answering them. And that's it. I don't plan to make a lot of commercial videos, and my videos are usually a bit boring, long and tedious. I will work on that. I will try to improve the technical quality of my videos and the camera angles and the production. And I will try to make them shorter, more to the point, by writing scripts. That's what many people have complained about, and it's reasonable complaint, and I will improve that, unlike in this video. And you might see in the following years that some of my articles or videos will have info like sponsored by this and that company, or supported or in cooperation with this and that company. And that is the main reason why I wanted to make this video, to explain how and what that means. And I think it does not change really what I do, but I think it's fair to note that when that is the case, and I would not be surprised if I got a really good offer that would make no sense to refuse, because my goal is to be able to make more high quality content and to test various tools and bicycles and everything and write about them, because many people, even myself, I want to see what a bicycle is like. Is it good? How does it perform? And to be able to do that and test that firsthand is a cool thing for me. I'll be happy to do that, as long as I'm not required to say anything I don't mean or to omit any problems that I notice. That's my two conditions, and the rest is negotiable. So that's it. I don't think I've forgotten to mention anything that I wanted. I didn't sit down to write a script for this video. Thank you for watching, and soon I'll be making more videos as usual, but I needed to make this one. So that's it. Cheers.